In old versus new news.
New news.
Submitted by Mitsubishi Mazda Yo Chick. She drives a Honda.
Where's that from? Where's that from?
Couldn't have read that whiter if I tried.
I know.
Gio said it. Make Gio say those words.
Yeah. I forgot how to
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was the Kanye song.
Yeah, we parodied it a long time ago.
It's
Oh yeah.
Mercy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Worth the wait. Eminem released a surprise album, and the response by Machine Gun Kelly has gone viral.
supplies.
Some fries. All right, so I'm not gonna play any of these songs.
You just gotta listen to the whole thing yourself.
Exactly. So Eminem recently came out with a surprise album called Kamikaze. Have you guys heard it?
Yeah.
I heard one song on there.
I heard the whole album.
Me too. My wife is obsessed.
I know we should switch you out for Nikki for this one.
Pretty much. Well, she would have loved to be here, but she couldn't.
I
But
know.
yeah,
We're
she would have
trying
been
to get it.
perfect for this. We could have just all sat back and.
I bet you she's gonna watch this video and be like, y'all fucked up. Y'all didn't do it right.
Sorry,
She was
Nikki.
legitimately pissed when I found.
Tell us her side.
Well,
since
no,
she's not here.
no. She was legitimately pissed that she couldn't be here for this one because she's like, we're finally going to talk about Eminem. I can't even be there.
I know.
FaceTime her ass.
Sorry, mama.
Yeah. So during one of Eminem's tracks, that's when he disses Machine Gun Kelly. Oh, let me show you photos.
This is everyone though.
I mean, he did. He dissed a lot of people. This is Eminem right now.
What the hell? He looks so weird. That's the
You know what he
worst
looks like?
picture ever.
He looks like a Jewish rapper.
When I was 8 years old and I was a cowboy for Halloween.
That's what he looks like.
My mom took the little mascara and made a beard.
How cute.
that's what he looks like. He did the little mascara.
Now he's
beard.
gonna throw you in one of his raps.
I'm sorry, Em. Hey, don't light me up, Em. I'm cool.
Yeah, so then this is Machine Gun Kelly. Have you guys heard of him? Because before this, I had never.
I heard of him a long time ago. I know he's not big out here in the West Coast, but in like Midwest, he's pretty big.
There's
He
like
has a
that,
following.
you know that like white trash, Ohio, Indiana, like that group, like he's that style.
He just has a dope ass name.
Yeah,
Machine Gun Kelly, you like that?
It's after a gangster, right?
it's like a mafia guy or whatever.
Like Tommy Gun Tony or something like that.
Yeah, one of those guys.
He was, classic gangster. Yeah.
Bazooka Body.
Him and Capone and all those guys were the Rat Pack of the mob, you know?
he signed to Bad Boy, so he signed to a big label, P Diddy's label.
Yeah.
I don't think he's like mainstream.
Yeah, he
though.
never like made
yeah.
it big.
Nah, he's never hit it big.
That's like everybody in LA is signed to some label and, they're still working at Caro's.
They do have good breakfast.
Which is great, by the way. It's really...
I like Carol's breakfast.
He's like hip hop though. And then it's just interesting that he was called out because I consider him to be more so that than like the new artists that Eminem was kind of like shooting at. So.
Well, did Eminem didn't even call out Machine Gun Kelly?
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
These are his lyrics.
He talked so fast I didn't hear it.
He didn't call him out for like him being an artist. He called him out because he like tweeted at his daughter and called her hot as
He does
fuck.
that, but he also does mention about like. So these are Eminem's lyrics, but next time you don't gotta use Tech 9. If you wanna come at me with the submachine gun, I'm talking to you, but you already know who the fuck you are, Kelly. I don't use
that's the thing.
sublims, and sure as fuck don't sneak diss, but keep commenting on my daughter Haley. Those are his lyrics. So I guess he like subbed him in one of Tech 9's songs.
Yeah.
So then that's when Machine Gun Kelly came out with his own diss track. And he titled it Rap Devil because in Eminem's
He's the rap god.
Rap God. So then he's called.
What was the first track of Eminem? It was called
That might be The Ringer.
Yeah.
Track number 1.
Personally, I only like that track the most.
Yeah,
and, like,
same.
a couple of other ones, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it because I know it was like done real quick and it's a surprise album, so I can't expect it to have the same level of musicality and like radio ready music like a finished album. But I mean, I kind of love and also hate it because I know that he can do better, and I don't think that the disses and the burns were as good as what I expect Eminem to do. And then but I like how he's bringing back that, like, it just feels like a raw, like, old school mixtape, like of like underground hip hop and like just straight up tracks of like pure lyricism, and some of them don't even have hooks. Like it's not even like a song, radio song like that. It's just nothing but straight rap.
How come nobody mentions that Eminem disses himself all the fucking time in like almost every one of his songs? Like
Yeah, 3 tracks on the album is about him and his like complaining about a girl and then it's like, man, you got problems choosing the wrong women. But it's like him making fun of himself.
He constantly does.
Yeah.
He constantly does. So that's why it's always so entertaining to me when people are like, I'm so offended by Eminem. Like, how dare he and all this shit. I'm like, dude, he's like ragging on himself better than you can rag on him. Like he takes himself out harder than people who come at him take him out. Like it's always like entertaining.
Well, did you hear the rap double? What'd you think of that?
I thought it was pussy as fuck compared to the Ringer.
Yeah, I mean, nothing touches Eminem. This guy, I've never heard of him. I don't know anything about him. Maybe you guys are fans of him. I don't know. I thought it was weak, yeah.
He's like just comparing lyricism to lyricism and bars to bars. Like Eminem's Ringer was fucking sick as fuck, and it was almost like invincible. And it's almost like no matter what anyone else says, just technique alone, you can't touch him. Mm-hmm. He's just so crazy good. Like his rhyme schemes, his puns, like everything is just on another level.
He's gotten faster too.
He's gotten way faster. The end of the track was like, it was crazy.
It's crazy. I'm like, this cat's almost 50 and he's like faster than fuck.
But MGK's track had a lot of musicality though, and like you could play it over and over and enjoy the song. Whereas like I don't think there's anything on the album that I can keep playing over and over. It was like it was just a straight diss track. But you know, that's the thing, is like that's why I love and hate it at the same time, because it doesn't have the same level of what I expect from Eminem.
Well, a lot of people are saying that they're happy that MGK did this because then they're just anticipating Eminem's rebuttal to that. They're like, hell yeah, like bring this out of Eminem, like this is what we've been wanting.
That's what I'm looking forward to. And I'm like, damn, like I tweeted the other day, I was like, do you think Eminem is actually gonna respond? Like, do you think he's on the level to give him a dedicated diss track? Because the difference is what Eminem did is just an all-out like fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, right? And MGK has a dedicated like diss track. So to get that back, he has to feel like he's on the same level.
But how sad is it that people are more excited about Eminem responding? You know what I'm saying?
Well, because he's just by far way bigger.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, so this guy thinks he just burned Eminem, but everyone only cares that Eminem's gonna respond to him.
Yeah.
Like that's where it's like, dude, like it's just so dumb.
It's not, I don't even see it as beef, because it's kind of, I see it as it's a teenage son kind of rebelling against his father.
And in the track, MGK, he's giving props to Eminem. He's giving praise as he's doing the diss track.
I mean, he's always talked about it though.
Yeah, but I mean, that's why it's not pure beef. Like, it's not like Biggie, Tupac. It's none of that. It's just, I think he's fishing for a response. But what I love about it is, you know, these guys are bringing back hip hop.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
I can't believe that Eminem took the bait, because honestly, this is like giving Machine Gun Kelly a lot of play or whatever the fuck, and then nobody's ever heard of him. We're all talking about him now. But he obviously called out his interest in Haley.
Oh, okay.
To spur Eminem.
Yeah.
I mean, give me a fucking break.
No,
right?
because then they're also saying that because of that tweet of calling Haley hot as fuck, that Eminem pretty much blacklisted him from his Shade 40. I forgot.
Shady 45.
Yeah, all the
that-
podcasts, coming onto the shows, interviews,
Yeah, all of
pretty
that.
much blacklisted Machine Gun Kelly.
This happened like in 2012 or something,
Yeah, something like
2014,
that.
right?
A while
And
back.
even in his diss track, he's like, it took you like 6 years and a surprise album to diss me or something like that.
Maybe try to get sober a little bit first before you wrote
But
this.
even dissed Eminem being sober. He was like, oh, you're 46 and you're sober. It's like, I don't know. Those disses just don't hurt as much. It's like,
And he's like, you're sober and
he's
bored.
46 and still can keep up.
He's like, heard you had a fun boat party.
Yeah, and it's not like on the same level, because there's only like 2 lines dedicated to MGK from Eminem, and then like MGK had a whole diss track to go in. So we're not looking at it like apples to apples right now. We have to wait for that response, and then we'll see if like, you know, what's really gonna happen.
Dude, it's like this guy's sitting on death row just waiting to get taken into the chair. You know what I'm saying? Like, to know that Eminem is about to do a diss track about me, I think I would crawl into a fucking hole somewhere. You know what I mean? Like,
Really? You wouldn't take it as like bad publicity, good publicity kind of route?
Me personally, I would find it funny, obviously, but I'm talking like if I'm just some regular Joe, I I would be ready to get the tongue lashing of a lifetime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just think of it.
It's almost like Jeffrey Ross about to roast you.
Yes.
And then now the whole world has ammunition. Like when you go to the supermarket, those are the same lines they're gonna repeat to you. When you go to the gym, when you go get your dry cleaners, it's like the whole world now has the mind of Jeffrey Ross as ammunition to roast the fuck out of you.
But you know what though? A lot of people are giving Machine Gun Kelly a lot of respect because they're saying that like no one, like out of everyone that Eminem called out, like he's the only one so far that has responded. So they're like, man, that takes
That was
balls.
a fast response too.
It doesn't take balls if nobody knows who the fuck you are though. I don't agree.
Well, in the rap world, he's known. He's not like an absolute nobody.
Yeah, okay.
It's just he's not mainstream. Like if you ask, you know,
Look, if Ryan Seacrest ain't talking about him,
Right.
he don't exist.
what people will be now. Like he made a good move because now like and people think this is pretty good because no one has the balls to really strike back at
Yeah,
all.
that's what everyone's
Because no one has the ability or skill. So I like it and I love it because what people have been doing is just subtweeting like shit. Like even in the rap, it's so fucking. They don't call out names anymore.
Sneak dissing. That's what
Yeah, the last biggest one was like when it was Drake and that other dude that was
Meek Mill.
Yeah, Meek.
Oh, Meek Mill, yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're cool.
Yeah, but that was like soft.
Someone needs to die.
Huh?
Someone needs to die if it's real beef.
It happens in Chicago.
That was too far. That was too far. Like in our era when people were killing.
Well,
It is too far.
legends can't die.
Let's keep it.
Legends are not
How about
disposable.
nobody
Let's keep it hip hop and not gangsta.
When people die, legends are born.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this
Well, how
was-
about Young Buck style where he just goes up and shanks someone on stage?
No, because it's supposed to be hip hop, dude. You're supposed to battle it out. Like that was the point.
Yes.
Instead of going gangster.
But then what they do is like they shank so they can rap about it. They like
Yeah,
to
but
rap
that's the
about.
gangster, not
they like,
the key
they like to
thing.
rap
Keep it
about the
hip-hop.
evidence.
That's like two boxers coming out and shooting each other. Like they have to keep it in the ring.
But then like you know how like Tupac he's like he did fuck Faith Evans so he can say I fucked your bitch you fat motherfucker. So you gotta just do it and then you say that was
but
our
that's
era.
different. That's fucking. That's
Yeah,
not.
no one died in that scenario.
If I want to see more fucking then.
There you go.